And some of y'all may not like to hear this, but I'm going to tell you this anyway. And ignore my grandbaby back there. I'm babysitting. But if you are a woman in your early 20s, late 20s, early 30s, mid 30s, hell, in your 40s, and you are childless, don't you date no man with no motherfucking kids.
We interrupt this program to prescribe you with 1,000 milligrams of red vitamins.
Right here, right now, it's the right time, it's the right sound, right now, right now, tell the whole pipe down, pipe down, pipe down, pipe down, pipe down, tell the nigga pipe down, pipe down, pipe down, pipe down, pipe down.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne coming at you with another crazy video. But first, my goal is to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. And you already know, Reclaim Your Throne.
And some of y'all may not like to hear this, but I'm going to tell you this anyway. And ignore my grandbaby back there. I'm babysitting. But if you are a woman in your early 20s, late 20s, early 30s, mid 30s, hell, in your 40s, and you are childless, don't you date no man with no motherfucking kids. You hear me? I tell this to my best friend all the time. Let me tell you something. A woman without kids is a flex. You are the prime cut of steak, okay? You are the center cut steak, the juiciest, most tender part. Don't you settle for a man with no motherfucking kids. You hear what I'm telling you? And I get it. The pickings are slim. They're slim. They are. But if you do settle, and I'm going to always say settle, for a man with kids, and you don't have kids, you better make sure that nigga treats you right and understands the value of what he holds in his hand. And as soon as that nigga show his ass, you better book it. You hear me? Okay. Another thing. If he does happen to have a child, because even I say, and I have one child, I have a daughter, I ain't date no man with more than one kid, and I ain't date no man with no kid that's under the age of 5, because why aren't you and the mama together? And what was I gonna say? Oh, make sure he treating you right. Okay? And make sure he ensures that you are comfortable with the dynamic between he and the mother of his kids. If ever that man try to high side and get his shine on and tell you we're having family day, girl, take your suitcase, open it up, pack your shit up, and get the fuck out. Because what that nigga's trying to do, you know what he's trying to do, okay? There is a respect factor that needs to be understood and established. That man is to make you feel comfortable. It is not your responsibility to raise those children. You are an addition. You are a bonus parent. And I wouldn't even say parent, but you are a bonus, an additive to that child's life. Okay, that is not your responsibility, but that is if you so choose to settle for a man with kids. Okay, I'm gonna let you make it.
Wow, these are the most despicable, deplorable crop of black women that we have ever seen in the history of our tenure on this planet. You have looks like she's 40-year-old, maybe even in her late 30s, 40-year-old grandmother, which means she probably had her child as a teen, which means she is an absolute hypocrite, sitting here and cursing in front of her granddaughter, okay? A little toddler. All right, she's over here saying mother effing, the S word, the ninja word. Guys, I told you, if a black woman calls you the ninja word, it means that she does not respect you. She is belittling you. She believes that you are lower than dirt. She thinks you are a child, and that's why she addresses you as such. I've never seen women from other communities just cursing up a storm in front of their children like this. This is absolutely despicable. She is setting a horrible example. She is being a horrible lead. And honestly, this is exactly why women should not lead at all, because you don't even have the respect to keep it clean in front of your granddaughter, okay? That is, this type of behavior is just disgusting. She's probably the type of woman to listen to NBA YoungBoy with her child in the car. I really can't stand these women. This is why you must SYSBM. This is why you must MGTOW. This is why you must become a free agent in the free agent lifestyle. Shout out to Coach Greg Adams. This is why you have to withdraw from this dating market, because these women are absolutely ridiculous. And she's talking about, okay, women shouldn't date a man who has kids. Okay, that's fine, because we tell men not to date single mothers. But for one, she's a single mother. Her daughter is a single mother. And the way that she's raising their grandchild, that young lady may even end up being a single mother when she gets older, because all this advice that she's telling TikTok and all this kind of stuff, she didn't tell it to her daughter. She didn't tell it to her granddaughter, even though her granddaughter's there in the bed probably listening, even though while she's sleeping, she's still listening. I don't understand how you can conscionably act and speak in this manner in front of children. It's absolutely deplorable. It's disgusting. It is wicked. Okay, she is tainting the mind of a innocent young girl and tainting it against black men. So why do you think there's so much hatred from black women towards black men in this day and age? It is because of women like this who are scorned, who are hurt, who got into a situation with most likely a thug, maxed, alpha simp. Yes, a thug, max, alpha simp. And now she is taking that out on the whole of black men. And I can't fathom my grandmother, my mother, any women in my family speaking like this, cursing, even when I become of age, even when I became a young man, 16, 17, 18, I never heard the women in my family curse in this way. And it's horrible, man. It is horrible. And I feel bad for these children being raised by these women. And this is why we say you should refrain from single mothers, because this is the attitude that they have. This is the mindset that they have. This is how they truly think about black men. This is what they feel about you, black men. This is what they believe about you, black men. And it's getting to the point where being around these women, dating these women, procreating with these women it just doesn't make sense anymore, because her scorn and her hatred for black men it's palpable, okay? And we see that it's palpable by the way that she is speaking towards us, at us, okay? And she's trying to give game or give advice to other women, but really she is just showing her behind, and she is presenting to women what they should aspire not to be, okay? You are a young grandmother who was most likely a teen mom, acting like a child, clapping and smacking your teeth like you're a 16-year-old girl. You're immature. You're cursing in front of your granddaughter. And it's just like you talking out, oh, this man better do this, this man better do that. Where's your man? Where's your daughter's man? All of y'all are single. All of y'all are single, and you're over here trying to give advice. And guess what? Black women are eating it up in the comment section of this TikTok. They're in the comments saying, oh, yeah, she clocked T. Oh, yeah, period, poo. They are backing a woman who has no credibility, no basis as to what she's talking about. And I can understand, yes, you don't want to date a man with kids if you don't have kids. But the reality is, when she said, oh, it's slim pickings. Actually, no, it's not. 54% of black men don't have kids, are single and childless. So the majority of black men do not have kids, are single and childless, and the majority of black women do have kids. Okay? So we're just going to cut that off right here and there. All right? And it's just it's just getting ridiculous at this point. Okay? It's getting ridiculous at this point, and this is something we have to push back upon. I wouldn't be surprised if she gets a visit from CPS, Child Protective Services, because if this is what she's doing on camera with the child, imagine what she would do when the cameras turn off. But you already know what it is. It's your boy, Reclaim Your Throne. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. See your relationship code to the email down below with a screenshot of your CashApp so I know you're paying your tithes. Man, y'all need to be on your motherfucking with the BS. You already know. Reclaim Your Throne.
Become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne.